Fabrizio Romano just issued a transfer warning from Arsenal above the £60 million target. And Mikel Arteta confirms the departure of young star for £40 million. He's not part of the plans. Watch until the end so you don't miss any detail. But before that, if you're also passionate about Arsenal, subscribe to our channel right now to stay informed about everything happening behind the scenes of the greatest team in the Premier League. And without further ado, let's get into today's top news. Transfer journalist Fabrizio Romano has just revealed Arsenal's position in the pursuit of the Wolverhampton star. Arsenal are keen admirers of Pedro Neto, but it will not be easy for them to secure the services of the Wolverhampton Wanderers winger. Whilst it has previously been reported that Arsenal would need to shell out at least £60 million to sign Neto, it is now less clear what the exact figure Wolves would demand is. Of course, the Midlands outfit will be determined to fetch the highest price that they possibly can in exchange for the 23-year-old attacker. Certainly, the Poruguse's value is only going up and up at the moment, as he has been in sparkling form this season. In recent campaigns, recurrent injury issues have severely limited the impact that Neto has been able to have at Molineux. Whilst there was never any doubting his raw talent, his body prevented him from shining on a consistent basis. Now, he looks to have largely put those difficulties behind him. Aside from a hamstring issue that halted his progress temporarily in the winter, Neto has otherwise been fit and firing on all cylinders this season. He has racked up 18 appearances across all competitions so far, chipping in with 3 goals and 10 assists in those outings. In Premier League terms this season, only Ollie Watkins and Kieran Trippier have set up more goals than the 5-cap Portugal international. With his creativity, pace, flair, and supreme technical ability, it is easy to see why Mikel Arteta is now so keen to add Neto to his ranks at the Emirates Stadium. There is also an obvious place in the Arsenal squad for the Wolves man, as the Gunners currently lack a natural backup option to Bukayo Saka. As a left-footed right-winger, Neto is the ideal candidate to compete with the Hale End Academy graduate for a place in the Arsenal team. That being said, Fabrizio Romano has now warned the Gunners that a deal for Neto will not come easily. The North London outfit can expect Wolves to play hardball, and they also face competition for his signature from Liverpool. As quoted by Caught Offside, the reporter said, "I'm only sure that Wolves' Pedro Neto will be on the list of many clubs this June, not just Arsenal and Liverpool." The fee for him is not clear so far as Wolves are refusing to indicate a price. That will be discussed closer to the summer transfer window. Also, no one is leading the race as things stand, and that will become concrete and clearer around May/June. Neto would be an exciting addition to the Arsenal squad, but it will be some time before we see the Gunners make a formal move to sign him, if at all. It is likely that Arteta will be keen to see if Neto can stay fit for the rest of the season before making a firm decision on the player. Arsenal will continue to keep tabs on Neto, for sure. Barcelona follow Martinelli. Barcelona are allegedly set to launch a sensational transfer swoop for Gabriel Martinelli as they closely follow the ace. The Brazilian has scored 20 goals and produced 7 assists since the start of last season and is one of Mikel Arteta's key men. He remains under contract until 2027, but that is not stopping interest from mounting in him. Mundo Deportivo claims that Barcelona see it as necessary to sign a wing attacker for the left during the summer transfer. And Martinelli is on a 3-man shortlist of potential targets that they are plotting a move for. Brighton's Kaoru Mitoma and Napoli's Georgian winger Nketiah Kvaratskhelia are also on the list. Mikel Arteta now personally blocking one Arsenal exit despite contract uncertainty. In recent weeks, Jorginho has been in the headlines for all the right reasons. The veteran midfielder produced a sensational display for the Gunners in their 3-1 win over Liverpool, and showed that he could be a perfect partner for Declan Rice in the middle of the park. It is no secret that Mikel Arteta hugely appreciates Jorginho, having previously described him as one of the most intelligent players that he has ever worked with. It now seems that the Spanish coach has made it his personal mission to keep the 32-year-old at the Emirates Stadium. As things stand, Jorginho is set to become a free agent this summer as talks over a new contract have reached a standstill. The North London club do still hold an option to extend his existing deal by a further year, but they have not yet taken it up and triggered the clause. Given there is still this lack of clarity surrounding the player's future, it is unsurprising to see him being linked with a move away from Arsenal. As reported by Calciomercato, Juventus are extremely interested in securing the services of the former Chelsea man, but as things stand, Arteta is refusing to greenlight his exit. With Arteta refusing to sanction the departure, it is clear that Jorginho remains in his plans for now, but the questions remains as to how long that will be the case for. Why Mikel Arteta is right to want to keep Jorginho at Arsenal? There is a strong argument, and plenty of media clamour to go along with it, that Arsenal should extend Jorginho's stay at the Emirates Stadium. His current form is proof that he still has plenty to offer, and due to his nature as a player there should not be a great deal of concern about a sudden physical decline being on the horizon. After all, Jorginho never had a great deal of pace to lose, and relies upon his technical skill and ability to read the game to thrive. Another reason to keep Jorginho around is to ease the transition into a new-look midfield contingent. A midfield overhaul is needed at Arsenal, as even if Jorginho stays, Thomas Partey and Mohamed Elneny could easily both move on this summer. Keeping the 50-cap Italy international would mean that the Gunners could make a more natural and gradual process of evolution into having a rebuilt midfield unit. Mikel Arteta will sell £40 million Arsenal star in 2024. The 24-year-old started the season well and featured regularly whilst Gabriel Jesus was absent, but has struggled for minutes in recent weeks, and was linked with a move away in January. Crystal Palace appeared particularly keen on signing him, but a move in January never materialized, and Arteta seemed adamant that the England international would be part of his squad going forward. Arsenal have been linked with several strikers, and a sale of Nketiah would help fund this and ease financial fair play pressures, and it has now been claimed that the forward will not be at the Emirates by the start of next season. Journalist Rudy Galletti has now told Caught Offside that Arsenal will sell Nketiah and look to bring a striker such as Ivan Toney in. Despite some previous links with Chelsea, it's the Gunners that are now fully in the race for the Brentford ace, especially in light of the fact that they will sell Eddie Nketiah at the end of the season, he claimed. In fact, Nketiah is attracting the interest of many English clubs who would like to offer him a key role in their squads. Where could Eddie Nketiah move this summer? Arsenal would hope to attract a huge fee for Nketiah in the summer given his status as an England international with 38 club goals to his name. Palace are long-term admirers of the striker, and a price tag of around £40 million has previously been mooted, which would be Arsenal's record sale if an offer of that size was to be accepted. It seems that there is no shortage of interest in Nketiah, and Arsenal need to take advantage of this when it comes to drumming up bids. Nketiah has performed well at times for Arsenal, but if a new striker was to arrive, his already waning game time would shorten even further, and his potential fee may never become higher than what he could fetch this summer. The centre-forward nearly departed for free 2 years ago, but fought his way into the side ahead of Alexander Lacazette, and made himself a key player by the end of the 2021-22 season. However, despite slotting in well for Jesus during his injuries, Kai Havertz and Leandro Trossard now appear to be preferred, and Nketiah will need regular game time to improve, which now looks unlikely to happen at Arsenal. Well, folks, those were today's news. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay informed about everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell so you won't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and see you in the next video.